Before this video starts, just want to let you know about an awesome deal going on that is Tropico 4, Dungeons 2, Case Animatronics, 12 is better than 6, and Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, all together for the low price of like €3. If you guys do buy it, did want to say thank you as well because it does support me. I did want to say huge thank you to them for sponsoring the video. But with that out of the way, enjoy the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Colony Survival. Last time we completed a gorgeous tower for us and the people to watch over, to protect us. We did some improvements right here around the gate that actually are very, very important because what this does is make sure that the zombies don't hug the wall all the way till they get in, and if they're hugging the wall, they don't get shot at by these guys. So what happens is they have to at some point move across this. When they do, boom, they are in a lot of people's line of fire, which is perfect news for us. However, what isn't perfect news is the fact that our food situation is dire. We are desperate, and I think it is time for us to, well, I don't really know what we can do besides hope for the best. Someone did say that the colonists that did glitch, there is one problem. Well, I don't know which beds are theirs. The colonist mystery, the one that we couldn't figure out. They belong to some of these beds, I'm not sure which, and these beds might very well belong to guards, so that's kind of an issue. The top floor is safe. I'm thinking it's gotta be people up here on the second floor that are glitched or something, but I'm hoping I don't destroy some military people. We might have to find out, but for now, hopefully our food situation will recover, and I might actually end up doing some harvesting by myself, because we have a lot of wheat seeds to utilize, 280, which I should not take all of. Let's just take half. I don't want to take this many. I'll put the straw away, take half away. I'll take, yeah, I'll share a thing. Okay, never mind. I want to take 100. Yeah, we'll take 100. That's all that's left. Hopefully we can continue harvesting, but our food is going up and up because this man is baking the bread out of all of the grain that we're getting, or the flour. What might need to happen here, and this is going to be a very important play, is up here in the work in progress windmill. Once we do get production of flour kind of caught up with everything else, once the wheat is really whittled down, we might transfer one of these people to the new field that I'm going to be building. However, the new fields are not going to be happening inside, or maybe they will, I don't know. Now the rest of the interior of this wall has to go towards buildings and civilization, so from now on all new food adventures will be taking place outside, which is a little bit ballsy because the outside is not really as safe as everything else. There's a giant open field here that I really like for what we're trying to do, so I may very well do something along those lines. But if we get the wheat farmer here, we could probably extend it out a pretty good amount, 4 by 25 probably, until this thing gets finished, and then that'll be the wheat because we can do it up to that. So sure, we'll do that, and then we are gonna have to, well, there's not really a way in quite yet, but for now what we're gonna be doing, and I'll probably just, whatever, people can walk over my crops for all I care. What I'm gonna be doing now is making sure that everything here is planted, because this stuff can grow on its own, so we can actually contribute to our colonists and all that stuff on our own accord, and that's kind of what we're gonna be doing here. This is gonna be our personal wheat field, at least until everything gets caught up. Then we can harvest this. This will be our personal thing. This is us helping out the colony because the colony needs us, and at least until the food situation gets a little bit less dire. Right now we're at 200, so could be better, could be worse, but at least the baker's business is booming, so that's good. And also tons of other businesses, like here we still got a ton of gold coin, which is nice, which I don't really know what we're using that. Let me plant this, and I'm gonna check what the merchant's trying to buy with all the gold that we're providing him. That is something that we will figure out. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. Today we will hopefully get some really productive stuff done in colony survival. Maybe clean up the rest of the inside of that tower. I do want it to be all pretty and stuff. But also, I'm trying to think what else we might be able to do, because there's a good chunk that needs getting done. But for now, we got that. I'm happy with that. This man's planting his trees. I'm happy with that. Although it's kind of poopy, because if we made it one wider, he may have actually planted along here. But for now, he's only planting there, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Not much we can do to really improve that. We're still getting free wood. I can't complain. I can complain if some zombies eat our faces, but that's a different story. Anyways, this thing, shopping limits, flax seeds. We can get 100 of them. Berry seeds, all these seeds. I don't think I need too many of these. Although, if our wheat seeds don't catch up with the rest of our seeds, we may need to intervene on our behalf. But for the merchant over here, he can really only buy like a couple of things, and probably the biggest thing is a couple flax seeds. We could even potentially start our own flax farm. Did you buy those flax seeds yet, by the way, buddy? No. Oh, he didn't, because he has to save up until he has 200 gold coins. So currently that's what we're going to be saving up for with all our gold, and then we'll start making flax. Once we get flax popping, we can actually start crafting. I think we got to use flax to make linseed oil. Yeah, and then we can make adobe or even coated planks, which are going to look amazing. But right now, the only thing that's going to look amazing is these arrows going into these zombies' brains. Our arrow production is still plenty good enough to keep up with, so that's good news. We probably want a torch in here. Don't want this to be like a dark dungeon or nothing, so yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll also do some torches up here on the interiors of the walls, make sure those are lit up. And I kind of want to make this not super poopy, so it's actually like a real tower. None of this very ghetto rigged put together tower. So why don't we make this a little bit prettier there, and probably gonna have to pretty up this entire thing. But for now, the insides of the walls are gonna be icky. But I at least want potentially the floor here of the tower to be nice looking. And we do have the stone to do this, so it's not really a big deal. As you can see, we have a lot of stone. Honestly, what we might end up doing is reassigning one of those stone miners to a different job, because our stone production's pretty high, but we'll let them continue kind of just getting everything, doing their own thing. But I'm trying to think here. In terms of jobs, everyone's pretty much... We don't have to make any new jobs. For now, at least until our colony gets very big. So for now, the focus is going to be food production, and that's going to be a very important focus, along with making the wall freaking awesome and stationing people all along it, because I want an amazing army going on here in colony survival. But in order for that to happen, we really do need a huge food supply. So that's going to be the next priority. I won't even if we get the flax seeds, we're not going to be doing anything with those, at least for a little bit. But tell me that this does not look sexy. Oh, look at this. This a nice tower. This a nice tower. I like this. From here, this looks gorgeous. You can make your way up. Probably station people here instead of the torches. We'll fix that. Whatevs. But for now, things are looking good. We might need to steal a little bit of food too. But zombies shouldn't be getting in. I hope that you guys are holding the peace relatively well here, because they got to walk around there. Oh, speaking of that, why don't we... Oh, no, not that. Thought I was on torches. I was gonna say, why don't we put some torches here to kind of light things up. I love this wall, by the way. If this is what the wall is gonna be like all the way around, which is what I want to do, oh, it's gonna be amazing. We're not gonna... I don't think we're building the next tower today, although I would not mind at the very least completing this a little bit. Like I said, food, priority numero uno, so we're gonna try to go focus on that and keep getting some stone bricks up in our inventory, and at least finish this up for a little bit. This is kind of the next the next logical step is doing this. And this is gonna take probably a good little while, so we don't need to do that today. I think food really should be priority number 1, 2, 47, and everything between 2 and 47. So we're gonna be focusing on that. And we got our crops out there. In terms of food, that's all we can really get though. And wheat is by far the best food. I'm trying to think. We already have everyone doing pretty much every job we need, right? No, not recruit colonists. Not now. Not now. We are not in that situation. Nope. Let's not do that. Oh, look at that. It's growing, and one day that'll be even more prepared to go. So I say we maybe just start expanding that a little bit further out. We'll have boxes all along it. I think that'll be our next best bet. Hopefully they don't die, because that's going to be a really far walk back, so that might prove a little bit lethal for some of our guys. It might be a necessary evil, but whatever. We also should have a little bit of dirt, so we should be able to actually start expanding. Where did we get all... Was that dirt too? Oh, it is a double dirt. We got the double dirt. We should be able to start expanding the walkway of our town a little bit, which is going to be nice. This is going to go very well up over here. I don't know how much further it's going to expand, but I do know that for sure the road's going to go here and then probably snake its way this way, I say. Yeah, so we'll make it go this way. This is ultimately the way that I want to lead to the watchtower. Of course, no villagers are going to listen. They're just going to take their shortcuts because they're stubborn twerps like that, but that's alright. I don't care too much. All right, let's get that going. Oh, everyone's going back to work. All right, all right. Now then, it is time. I'm hoping that maybe we get a villager. Just the food situation right now is really not looking good, and we just need a villager that can pull more than his own weight. So maybe we will recruit the man, the myth of berry seed legend. We'll get a berry farmer out here. I think that is a good plan, as long as he doesn't build a bush right there. So I say we go here. How big can this go again? 5 by 10 is the max, right? I think so, but we can go 4 by 10. We'll go 2 4 by 10s. Perfect. Look at that. And then we'll populate a little bit more. All right. Colonist recruiting. Well, first, why don't we go ahead and actually... Oh, no, not that. Not that. Please stop that. I was going to say, let's remove that area. This will be our personal farm we work on for now. For now, I want berry bush people because they get immediate results, and that's going to be really good, especially in a dire time like ours. Let's put away some of that coal ore. We don't need that. We got plenty of torches. Let's get a crate popping, and when we get that, let's put that down. Right there. Yeah, we'll put that down right there, and we'll recruit another colonist. No, we won't. Forgot we need beds. Forgot these stupid people need a place to sleep. Come on, man, just sleep on the ground. Be a man. Man up. Sheesh. Jesus, we have a lot of straw. All right, there's the beds. I'll just mass stockpile a couple of them. We're probably not gonna get to put all of these down, but there should be a little bit more room on the next floor of this thing. This thing is gonna get giant, by the way. We might, maybe we'll build the barracks today so we can have, pretty much what I want to do is ultimately have all the soldiers sleeping in the barracks. So there might be a good amount of reorganization. I don't know how that's gonna go, which is kind of what scares me, but it could go very well. So I'm not gonna, like, you know, say no to it or anything, but boom. There we go. I think this gives us good coverage. Everyone can get to every bed. And we got, well, actually, they can just walk through the beds. So I feel like I'm not gonna do this for sure, but let me know in the comment section. Can I just block beds with more beds? Because it looks like I can walk through them. I don't want to do anything for sure and potentially mess stuff up, but definitely let me know about that. But for now, we're gonna recruit one colonist, because we can. He's gonna hopefully get to berry picking right away. And hopefully he plants a good amount of those seeds. We are gonna need to get more berry seeds though, now that I think about it. So, ooh, actually shopkeep. I think I might be wanting you to get us a couple berry seeds. How about you make sure we always got 10 of them, so we can always ready to expand. It probably means he's gonna use a little bit of gold here, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Necessary sacrifices. And our food situation continues to be good, so I'm gonna get another one working out of the main hotel, hopefully planting some berry bushes. And we're up to 160 food a day. So technically, one day from now, we'll still be alive no matter what. So that's good. Bad news is, everything else might go wrong in between now and then. But the better news is that the barracks is going to begin construction. What's the barracks gonna be? Oh, the barracks is gonna be freaking dope. Let me tell you, and it's also gonna be probably, I like having a little, here's the thing, I like having a little bit of room in between, but this does not give me enough room to play with, unless, ooh, actually, this could work out. We'll just make sure it goes straight to the second floor, and we'll also expand it a little bit right there, and maybe this will be a little room. This is gonna be a very big complex, though, definitely, because I want this to be a big old thing. And then, yeah, barracks is gonna be a very big building. And then we'll have the dirt road right along there. Perfect. So the barracks can go through all this. We'll have beds stationed throughout this entire place. It's gonna be a very weirdly shaped thing, but hey, you know, everyone has some weirdly shaped things in their lives. As weird as that sounds. But as we build up, we'll branch out. I can't talk. Talking is hard. Blech. We'll branch out. So how's that gonna work? Well, first, we're gonna have this long hallway of epicness, I guess. It's not gonna be as good as I wish it was, but I'll take it. And then ultimately, in the back, we're gonna have a staircase. And the staircase is gonna be the piece de resistance. So how tall do we want the normal thing to be? Most things up here are 3 high, so we'll go with 3 high up until we begin construction of the roof. Although here, we will probably have a normal old door, just like that. But up here is where the roof level begins. So that just kind of so we can keep track of everything. I like to keep track of the things as I build them. Do I recommend you do it that way? Nah, do whatever works for you. But if you think that might work for you, do it. Because I know some of you guys are building along with me. All right, you guys are representing Starville, because that's the name of the colony. You guys are representing Starville in your own worlds. All right, Starville cannot thrive in this one location. I need you guys to help out. So build your own Starvilles. You don't even have to name them Starvilles as long as they're Starville in spirit. Make sure you do that and build for the greatness of me and the boys in beige. Come on, give it up for the boys in beige. There we go. I want a round of applause. If I don't hear a round of applause in the comment section, don't know how I'm gonna hear it. Figure it out. You guys are smart. We're gonna have a problem. Totally 100% serious. There's gonna be a big problem. A macho man, Randy Savage. No? Yeah, dude, I don't know. My impressions have been pretty off lately, which is kind of poopy, but whatever. Yeah, this is gonna be like a stone keep, though. It is gonna be pure stone. Probably even some more than that, but I will continue building it. Nah, we'll just finish it up. I don't think it should be too bad, but still. I don't know, that's another thing that I want to ask you guys for help. How do I go about this? Do we have to purge the villagers, or, oh, we could, you know what, this will be perfect. This is when we purge the empty beds. If there's an empty bed, we get rid of it. And if a villager disappears, it'll be this guy, these guys. It's gonna suck, because they're gonna die, which means our protection's gonna be a little bit worse than what we're used to, but, you know, necessary losses. But if that happens, that'll hopefully let us get rid of the ghost colonists. And if the ghost colonists disappear, that means our food production will be where it should be instead of handicapped like it is now. Because, seriously, we're feeding like 6, 7 colonists who don't exist. As weird as that sounds, they just don't exist. They're not there. They're not in our records. And that will be the staircase, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. We'll have that. Boom shakalaka. Absolutely gorgeous, and then boom shakalaka. This is where the floor should stay, right? And we can still fit through that. Perfecto. Awesome. Then we'll just build that all the way up around. We're probably gonna have to do that like that, but there will be expansions. And also, let's make sure we light this place up, especially this long narrow part. This part's gonna need some lighting. Oh my god, dude. Things get bright. We'll do a little bit. We'll do one there, one there. We'll do one on, pretty much one on each edge, and then kind of, is that lined up? Hey, it's lined up. Woohoo! Didn't think I was capable of that. And we'll throw one there, and this place is looking pretty lit up. Still under construction, but the barracks will be completed, and I am a dingus. I could not do that. Oh my god, did I really just lock myself in? I am a derp. But another nighttime has coming. And this could spell trouble for us, especially since we keep on bolstering our colonists. We're also up to like 200 food a day, which is pretty good. But tomorrow there's going to be a ton of wheat being added. And it looks like the wheat is slowly but surely getting turned in a good rate. So we may fire one of those guys and transfer him to full-time wheat duty, which is going to be really good. It means our food is going to be popping. I love popping food. And from there, all should be well. But for now, we just gotta continue. Second floor of this. We're almost gonna be done. And then I'm gonna, that weird expansion thing that I was talking about probably made 0 sense to you guys, because I make 0 sense to you guys. And if I make more than 0 sense to you guys, I am impressed. And I would give you a gold star if I saw you in real life. Because I am very vague with my words. My words suck. I do not have the best words, unfortunately. But what I'm thinking we do here is do a little bit of a brim. Yeah, you see what I'm doing? Every floor will get one bigger around the edges. So this way, there's still the grass down low, but as we go up, we expand in terms of room, and that makes me very happy. And also, I kind of do like this this whole only stone deal. We'll probably have wooden floors. We might do that, but for now, it's gonna be 100% stone. And I hear a barrage of arrows happening outside. As long as we have all the resources to craft more, which is literally wood and iron, we should be good to go. We got 500 iron. We always have some wood planks ready to go because they are always being crafted up. So not too much to worry about there. But still, you never want to get too overexcited with that type of stuff. Always want to be a little bit on the more cautious side rather than a little bit more jumpy. Let's do that. And then this will finish up that +1 brim when we expand to the 3rd floor. For now, it'll probably be 2. When I go to the 3rd floor, we will expand it even more. And then this way, slowly, as we build up, not only we'll get exponentially bigger because we're just going to keep on adding more and more room to what we do. And I kind of want to see what this is going to end up looking like from afar. Or not from afar, but from outside. And from the streets, because I really hope this gives the streets, especially that kind of main street by the hotel, a pretty cool view. And eventually, I don't know if we just want to keep on building that hotel up. We'll probably build it up to a reasonable level, but after a while, we'll probably build a new living quarters. I just call it a hotel, but at the end of the day, it's housing quarters too. It's pretty much what it's supposed to be. So, yeah. Anyways, let's do that. And we at least got this first layer, so that's pretty good. We can probably start plopping down some beds, but I don't want to plop them down until we're sure what we're doing. But for now, if we look from outside, it looks weird, but hey, it works. So to hell with it. I mean, if we put that there, sure. Whatever works. And honestly, why don't we just... I'm just gonna go ahead and block off that alleyway. I don't want that alleyway to exist. I want this to look way prettier, and we are getting credit for it. So there we go. Boom shakalaka. Perfect. And I might also block off the other alleyways. I think there were 2 alleyways. Yeah, we'll do that. Maybe we'll do this one with... hell with it. We'll do stone. This way it looks like it's a combined building, eh? Yeah, see what I mean? See what I mean? It's gonna look fancy. It's gonna look fancy. Oh, can I snipe this? Come on. Let me... oh, got it. I feel good about myself. So, yeah, that's how we'll be able to tell where the barracks is. It does look pretty poopy for this, but I mean, we'll live. Or we could give it a different material. How we doing, guardsmen? Is everything looking good outside? Ooh-wee. We got some of this. Too bad it's gonna take forever to harvest. What? We're getting wheat out of this, right? 47, 48. Okay, so we are getting wheat, and we're also getting our seeds back so we can replant this. Papa Star the farmer is in full force, unfortunately. This is gonna be the farm that I tend to, so excuse me while I harvest my crops, please. And there we have it. Now I just need to go and replant everything. So I really wish I could hire someone to do this. Actually, we're gonna hire someone to do this. So why don't we just... Nope. Didn't want that. Hold on. I'm gonna destroy this because I forgot we have to restation one of our friends. You guys know who I'm talking about. Our good old-fashioned friend over there in the bakery. Not the bakery, in the grind area where they grind this stuff down. He kind of has to get a new job. Also, we have a lot of flour. We might want to invest in a second baker pretty soon. I think maybe that's what we should do. I think baker number 2 might be a good investment to hopefully get all of this up. And you know what? We'll just make it a double whammy baker. So we'll have another baker up in here. There we go. An oven. Hopefully we have enough fuel in terms of coal ore. I think we should be good to go though. And all we want to do is probably, we'll make sure he works there. Maybe give a nice little plank here so it looks kind of purty a little bit. Kind of like a counter. And now, to cut someone's job. Oh no, he's going to be unemployed. Chill. Not for long. He's about to love me like a father. Because I'm about to be this man's father. Okay, so what we're going to do is get rid of that thing. You, sir, go get reassigned. Yeah, you do that. And we still have the top floor of this thing we gotta do something with. Hopefully he has the same idea I do. I don't know why this guy goes to that crate when there's a crate right here. Whatever, not my place to judge. But our food is ballooning slowly from the new berry farmers we got. Speaking of that, we gotta maximize the berry farmers and what they do, because check out this nifty little trick I've been figuring out. I don't know if I showed you guys this already, but there is something pretty cool you can do to hopefully make things even cooler. What you try to do is you do this. And now what that means is that like in every spot, your villager pretty much has more berries to harvest, which is pretty good. So in each one of these little holes, you can harvest. And I think that's the thing. These guys just don't plant all the berries that they should. But if you do put extra berry bushes in their zone, as long as they can access it, I'm pretty sure that they will actually try to do exactly that. So these guys should be giving us some more berries. And do we have the man with an oven? Oh yeah, the Baker brothers are back at it again. And they're doing God's work. Look at what they're doing. They're baking us bread. God, delicious. delicious bread. Speaking of that, dude, my dad makes his own bread, believe it or not. I mean, he's no, what the hell's a big bread company? I don't know, but he's no big bread company, all right? But it's pretty funny. He's got this little like machine that he uses. He sets it overnight, and then we wake up to fresh bread, and it's pretty okay. And my mom raves about it because, oh, it doesn't have all the crap that all the main brand bread has, and I'm just like, yeah, you're probably right. I just really don't care. Yeah, I don't know. No, do care about what you put in your system, though. I'm just a little bit too lazy to research it, and way too swamped between YouTube, social life, school, just so much going on that I don't think I'd have time to research if the food I'm eating may or may not kill me. Honestly, for food, listen, if you guys don't know me, I love food. I think I'd risk it for food. I might take a bullet for food. I don't know. That might be a bit too far. Maybe I'll take like, maybe I'll take a punch for food. I don't know about a bullet. That may be a bit far. Also, you guys, I say it's about time that we restation you along the wall. Would you guys agree? I think we have some prioritization we gotta do. All right, I hope you guys still have ladders and stuff to like get out of your stations, right? Just making sure here. You might need a temporary one. You probably do. There you go. I'm gonna keep on collecting your quivers. Don't worry, men. Shortly, you will be reassigned to a much better place. Why would you put that there? That's what I hate. The torches count as blocks. It kind of annoys me a little bit. And let's get you. Okay, you know what to do. Go back to bed for now, maybe, men. Go back to bed. We might have our first ever people who chill in here. I like this. I like this. This is good. This is good. Okay, good. We're gonna have those guys there. Maybe if I could clear out these trees, I'd put one there, but for now, that's where it'll be. Did that say they need bows? I think they probably need bows, so I'll craft them up a couple to be nice. The kind, benevolent man that I am. Okay, I just got another bow. Don't even know how that happened. I'll take it, though. Let's put the beds away. We'll make use of those when need be. And, ooh, we still got to reassign someone to wheat duty, but we're up to 500 food! Oh, mama, we are booming. I say it might be time for a good old-fashioned recruitment run. And we are still absolutely plowing through that flour. Ooh, this is good. I think this is the perfect ratio because we have 2 people grinding, 2 people baking. So the flour and the grind should be pretty much evened out. And that means, hopefully all goes well. We still have a good amount of wheat that should be getting grinded down. I don't know what we are, but we're looking good. I know that for sure. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put torches right under those. There we go. They can't jump on them or anything. Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna have torches there instead. So this way, when people get stationed there, it works. It's gonna be kind of dark inside, which we maybe have to fix. And also, I kind of want to jump back in with a shortcut. So let me back up. Let me back up. There we go. Let's get rid of you. We need some lighting up in here. Why don't we put it there? Yeah, good enough. Although this up here looks pretty not well lit, so we'll put one there. Upstairs, this is well lit as it freaking comes. And then here, I don't think I'm ready to station people here just because I don't think that they'd see anyone. at least for the time being. But I like these guys because they do have a little bit of a view on the streets. We got the guy right there guarding the main entrance. Life's good, especially with this food surplus we're experiencing right now. Now, that's not the way I wanted to go. If we could just go ahead and this is gonna be ball. No, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. I was gonna say, get that ready. The wheat farm for an expansion. Ooh, the gold coins. Oh, do we use them? I don't want any more berry seeds, by the way. I'm straight on berry. Oh, it's because I picked up the berry seeds, maybe. We got 10 of them. So I don't know. They probably bought some of them, which kind of sucks for us, but we'll live. And it gives us the advantage of having 2 berry farms. That's always good. But all of our crops are grown. We should have a pretty nice harvest coming in tomorrow. Maybe we'll continue the fields all around the windmill. I don't know. I feel like that'd be cool, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to commit to that. It's a big commitment, man, and I'm not ready to commit to nothing in colony survival. Also, did we destroy all the staircases people needed to get up safely? Okay, good. They did. How's everyone sleeping? Everyone's sleeping all right. Although, I want to say, these beds, the upstairs beds, there's no way these belong to soldiers. But they probably do. Ugh. I will figure this out. I swear. I promise you. I will. Maybe when we stockpile enough food, we'll enter siege mode. That's another thing I really want to do. I want siege mode to happen sometime. You're still alive? Good job, bro. Good job. Maybe I'll give you... You know what I might do for him? Make him a little station. Yeah. Yeah, look at this. He gets a little station in here. This is gonna look really derpy. Well, this is what he gets. This is what you get. You are the guard. Make sure no one steals anything, I guess. Yeah, you do that. There we go. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but voila. Oh no, I need one more. Give me the stone bricks. There we go. He is the entrance man. It's a very poopy old house, but it's for the guardsmen, so it works. And then we have a light in there. Boom, we're good to go. Look at that. And it splits off from there absolutely perfectly. Nothing could go wrong at all. Absolutely zero things. Don't judge me. Or we could just give it a side entrance. Nah, that'll be fine. And look at that. None of these zombies, they're getting absolutely sniped out here. None of them have made it through this gate ever since we improved the Great Wall. The Great Wall has been a lot of things. But one thing it's definitely has been a freaking success. I love that. Okay, well, we don't need to build any more houses. I say in the morning, we go outline some more farms out there, and this is the part where the peasants really might hate us, because these new farms are not gonna be in their favorite positions. These new farms are gonna be in very bad positions for them, and we have a lot of wheat still. I don't even think we need more wheat farmers necessarily. I mean, flour to wheat to bread ratio. I don't know. I'll see how it plays out before we make any decisions, but worst case, wheat farms are still wheat farms. I'll take them. And then hopefully all that gets breaded properly. But for now, I think it's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me. Oh, dude, look at all these berries, too. And I love that I can actually parkour up that thing. The zombies can't. I can, so we can check out how everybody's doing up here. And I say, they look like they're doing pretty good. And I love that we fixed up the interior of this. Why don't we go ahead, fix up the interior of the barracks, and maybe start plopping down. You know what? Yeah, I'm ready for it. Oh God, this is dark. Jesus. Jesus. There we go. Plop one down there. But I was gonna say, I'm ready for, you know what? Screw it. Not too redundant. I'm ready for the barracks. I say we plop down some of these beds. We get some quivers ready, and we get the boys in beige ready to go. So this is gonna be the barracks. It's literally going to be dedicated to people sleeping who are part of the military. Now, I don't know, maybe, now that I think about it, hold on, maybe I don't want to commit too many troopers yet, but I'll definitely commit some. Yeah, so we'll recruit a couple of colonists here. Banner tool, recruit. So I don't know why we decided to use the food up front now that I think about it, but whatever, we'll figure it out. And from there, we just need a couple of quivers. We'll get 4 of them. We get 4 of the bastards there. And then we'll climb up the wall as per usual. We could get them. Oh, we could really deck out this tower, but no. What I want to do, we have like no protections up here on the left side. I say we expand the protections here, because there's a lot of open space too. So, who is this gonna be? That might eventually become tower. For now, it'll do. Anyways. Let's not recruit. Let's give them their bows. You guys got enough bows? Just in case. So I'll put up 3. Hopefully they go to the positions. The boys in beige have gotten a huge recruiting drive. And I say the next bed that we put down, I love the ability of us to parkour. And I think if we jump off this one, we don't take fall damage. So if we parkour over to that one, we're good to go. That's it, you don't have flour, good sir. Never mind. I think the problem is are we not grinding fast enough right now? Guys, you gotta put in work here. I think we might need to recruit a 3rd grinder here. Because there's still a lot more wheat per grinding capita. And these two are kind of switching off. And the wheat is going up. Okay. Maybe that'll be... We'll have 1 more colonists. We'll bring the windmill back to full capacity here. Ballsy. Not sure I wanted to do it. But I did it. Because I had to. So suck it. And let's go back up to the top. There should be plenty of room still, right? We didn't fully exhaust everything? We exhausted pretty much everything, didn't we? Okay, well then. Oh, we could get rid of that. Get rid of that. And voila, all of a sudden, boom, we got room there that hopefully they can get to. I really don't know if they're gonna be able to get to it. If they can't, see me later. For now though, we got the one unemployed dude, or the negative one unemployed too, recruit the colonist. He is gonna go onto his duties. But for now, the barracks has been completed, which is kind of like my crowning jewel. I'm happy about that. The boys in beige, not the men in beige. They can't be men. It doesn't start with a B. The boys in beige have this wall on lock. All we need is probably 2 more that way, and that'll be looking good. Whenever we get that second tower done, this thing is gonna look like a zamek from afar. You guys know what a zamek is? It's Polish for castle, but it sounds like 50 times more awesome. So I'm gonna say it that way. But yeah, I think that's about gonna go and wrap it up for me for now. Thank you guys an absolute whole ton for watching. Seriously do appreciate it. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day. And if not, I hope it gets amazing. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for me. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.